Let's talk food and drink. I wanted to take you by, this is one of my favorite spots, the Basics. Amazing breakfast, amazing Benedict's, but downtown is kind of the epicenter of the food and drink scene here in Wilmington. All the best restaurants are gonna be down here. I mentioned some of my favorites, Fork and Cork, Hell's Kitchen, Floriana, the Caprice Bistro. I mean, you name it, it's here in downtown Wilmington. There's tons of places to eat. And also, speaking of shopping downtown, not only do you have all these little stores along the way, but this is one of my favorite spots, the Cotton Exchange right here. This actually used to be a warehouse and for the old port of Wilmington to bring supplies through, and it has been converted into a ton of little shops. There's a lot of like local shops and local vendors here. Come check it out. Let's take a look inside. So it's pretty cool. This used to be an old trade port warehouse, and so you have some of the original elements here, the original cobblestone. I mean, the brick that you're seeing here is the actual brick from the late 1700s, and I think that is super cool. So one of the things I love about the Cotton Exchange is you have all these original courtyards in between these buildings. So this is now like common area and common spaces. But look at the architecture and how old these buildings are. I mean, if these buildings could talk, could you imagine the stories that they would tell? There's actually a story about this whole area went up in flames. I think it was in the 1800s at some point, and mostly burned down and has been totally rebuilt. So there's little shops everywhere you look, little nook, little cranny, a local shop, local vendor. So if you really want to get the local downtown shopping experience, stop here at Cotton Exchange. You won't be disappointed. Here, and all these were the original buildings, and there used to be trade, and cotton, this Cotton Exchange, moved through this building off of the boats here and onto trains to then ship to other parts of the state. So I think it's pretty cool. And then also in the Cotton Exchange, you have all these little historic spots that kind of tell the story, and you can see some of these old pictures, and I love that. It's super cool. Cotton Exchange, I feel like it gives you like the real local experience, like actual handmade local crafts and smaller vendors and things like that. So super charming, really love it. Definitely recommend if you like vintage and local shops and stuff, stop in the Cotton Exchange while you're in downtown, no doubt. And when you're done walking through the Cotton Exchange, it spits you out right here onto the street again.